See you there.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey,
Hey everybody, we're the Bluebillies. We're happy to be here at Little Theater on the Farm.
very happy. What I have next is actually what I want to say is we're so happy to be here. And we want to thank Linda Irwin's Little Theater on the Farm for having us here today. We always have a blast here, and I'm having fun already. We've only played one song. So there you go. And we want to also thank LARAC and, for their grant so that this Jamboree can continue even through these tough times. And we need it more now than ever, I think. Okay. So, you were saying, Mark? Something about another song?
I forgot, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to do a bunch of them.
Okay. You guys ready? You ready?
Where's this place called Lonely Street? Looking for that lonely street. I've got a sad, sad tale to tell. I need a place to go and be. Where's this place called Lonely Street? A place where there's just loneliness, where dim lights bring forgetfulness, where broken dreams and memories meet. Where's this place called Lonely Street? Perhaps upon that lonely street there's someone such as I, who came to bury broken dreams and watch an old love die. If I could find that lonely street where dim lights bring forgetfulness, where broken dreams and memories meet, where's this place called Lonely Street? Perhaps upon that lonely street there's someone such as I, who came to bury broken dreams and watch an old love die. If I could find that lonely street where dim lights bring forgetfulness, where broken dreams and memories meet, where's this place called Lonely Street? Where's this place called Lonely Street? Thank you.
That's a gorgeous song. Now, who wrote that one?
Carl Ballou.
Carl Ballou.
Carl Ballou. There's a blast, name blast from the past, right?
We can do
Remember
a
Carl
blast
Ballou?
from the present. Right here in the middle is my lovely wife, Miss Melba Deen from Hartford, New York, everybody. Down there on the end playing the guitar. All the way from Oyster Bay, Long Island, by way of Arkansas, by way of Albany, by way of the Mohawk Valley somewhere. That's Greg Bucking on the guitar. Right over there next to him is the amazing Frank Orsini, right here in the lower Adirondack Mountains. My name's Mark, and we're the Bluebillies, and what are we going to do next?
Hey, Rogers, that's me.
That's right. We were just singing about Lonely Street. The guitar starts twanging.
What's that magic twang of Froggy? Is that a cartoon?
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
It's a pretty tune.
Wasn't you. You guys ready?
I didn't invent it.
I'm not going to tell my story today. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to tell my story.
Okay.
Okay, I grew up in this little town in Connecticut. And in this little town I grew up in, we only had one radio station in town, just one. And they played the same songs every day, at the same time, every day, for years and years. They didn't change a single song. So this next song we're going to do is to come on at 11 minutes after 7 a.m. I remember that because that was when I was supposed to go and catch the school bus. And I hated going to school. So maybe 10 years ago now, I woke up and I suddenly realized that I don't have to be depressed in the morning anymore because I don't have to go to school. I don't know why it took me 40 years to figure it out, but it did. And now, I found that after that, I really love this song. Just like magic. And so we're going to do it right now. Give me a big C chord. In a bar in Toledo, across from the depot, on a bar stool, she took off the ring. I thought I'd get closer, so I walked on over and I sat down and asked her name. When the drinks finally hit her, she said, I'm no quitter, but I finally quit living on dreams. I'm hungry for laughter, hereafter, I'm after whatever the other life brings. In the mirror I saw him, and I closely watched him. I thought how he looked out of place. He came to a man who sat there beside me, and he had a strange look on his face. Big hands were calloused, looked like a mountain. For a minute I thought I was dead, but he started shaking, his big heart was breaking. He turned to the woman and said, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucy, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I had some bad times, been through some sad times. This time you heard it won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucy. Yes, you did. After he left us, I ordered more whiskey, and I thought how she made him look small. From the lights of that bar room to an empty motel room, we walked without talking at all. She was a beauty, but when she came to me, she must have thought I'd lost my mind. For I couldn't hold her. Words they told her kept coming that time after time. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucy, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I had some bad times, lived through some sad times. This time you heard it won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucy. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucy, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I had some bad times, been through some picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille.
That's a sad song. That is one sad song. So,
Let's do one that's, well actually this next one's sad too.
It's sad too.
We do a lot of sad songs. This song was written, the next one we're going to do was written by the great songwriter Joe South. No, it's a pretty well-known tune, and it sort of sounds a little bit like a whiny love song, but it really isn't, because the story behind the song is that Joe South wrote this song for his brother, who was the drummer in his band, and the drummer in Joe's band suffered from depression, pretty severe depression. He had tried to commit suicide a couple of times. Back in the 60s, people didn't really understand mental illness or depression very well. So Joe South was constantly telling his brother to sort of pick himself up by his bootstraps and not be so down all the time. And he wrote this next song that we're going to do, actually for his brother, to try to tell his brother to pick it up.
Toughen it up a little
Toughen
bit.
it up.
Be tough.
It was made very famous by Lynn Anderson. It's called I Never Promised You a Rose Garden.
I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. Or when you take, you gotta give some living, let it go, 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 go. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could promise you things like big diamond rings, but you don't find roses growing on stalks of clover. So you better think it over. Well, a sweet talk and you could make it come true. I would give you the world right now on a silver platter. But what would it matter? So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gonna be a little rain sometime. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could sing you a tune and promise you the moon, but if that's what it takes to hold you, I'd just as soon let you go. But there's one thing I want you to know. You better look before you leave, still watch from deep, and you won't get a big one later to pull you out. And you know what I'm talking about. So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the time while we can. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gonna be a little rain sometime. I beg your pardon. Yeah. I love that song. But it feels like, I mean, I play it, feels like you're in a whirlwind.
Is that what it felt like?
Oh, yeah.
I like
Did it feel like it too?
Yeah. I never thought of it that way, though. No. I like the way you described it. Why don't we do another song by Joe South?
Yeah.
Since we're kind of trying to resurrect some of his career here. Joe just passed away a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, as a story I was telling earlier, Joe South's brother did actually commit suicide after another year or so after the song came out, so it makes it particularly poignant. Joe South wrote this next song right after that happened. It's called Don't It Make You Want to Go Home.
While the evening sun goes down, it's been a long, long time, but I'm glad to say that I'm going back down to my hometown.
I'll go down to the Greyhound station. I'm gonna buy me a one-way fare. The good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise. By tomorrow I'll be there.
Don't it make you wanna go home now? Don't it make you wanna go home? And all God's children get weary when they roll. Don't it make you wanna go home?
There's a six-lane highway down by the creek where I went skinny dipping as a child. And I drive in show and the meadow used to grow and the strawberries open wide.
There's a drag strip down by the riverside where my grandma's cow used to graze. Now the grass don't grow and the river don't flow like it did in my childhood days. Don't it make you wanna go home now? Don't it make you wanna go home? All God's children get weary when they roll. Don't it make you wanna go home? Don't it make you wanna go home now? Don't it make you wanna go home? All God's children get weary when they roll. Don't it make you wanna go home? Don't it make you wanna go home? Don't it make you wanna go home?
Oh, that's pretty.
Thank you. That's a pretty song. I like that song.
Me too. Now we're going to have Frank Orsini sing a song for us. He's going to switch over from the mandolin to his fiddle.
It's about home in a way.
Oh, you're funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Yes.
AT call home.
We're trying to do a segue into this song, and there's not a lot you can say about it because it's really way out there, isn't it, Frank?
It is.
Yeah.
Well, I think a bunch of hippies wrote it, right?
Yes, it's sort of a vintage song. It goes back to, it's about UFOs. Please say that.
Let's just say that.
Spoiler alert. And it's a vintage song. It goes back. These UFOs have been around for a long time, actually.
Yeah, we're probably UFOs, we don't even know.
I know you are, Mel.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
1, 2, 3. Woke up this morning with light in my eyes, and then I realized it was still dark outside. A beam of light shone down from the sky, and I don't know who or why. It must be those strangers that come in the night, those saucer-shaped lights give people a fright. Deep-looking footprints that glow in the dark, and I hope they get home alright. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along? I won't do anything wrong. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along for a ride? There's nothing to fear, were the words that it said. Over my window they read my name, said, so long, we'll see you again. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along? I won't do anything wrong. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along for a ride? Won't you please take me along for a ride?
I saw the little green guys the other night. I'm not sure if they were there or if it was a little green bottle of cream de menthe that caused them to appear.
Yeah.
Frank was telling me this a great story about alien kidnappings the other day. Not that he was directly involved, but it was scaring me. It scared me a lot. So a little lighthearted spaceman music makes me feel better. Look, why don't we do one that you wrote, that melody? Let's do a Bluebillies number here.
Well, I tell you, I think that if any spaceman ever came down, and, you know, people say they do, I think they would come down on Gilchrist Hill Road in Hartford. Because it's really nice up there, and why not, right? It's quiet.
They knew how good the food was, they definitely showed up.
So anyway, yeah, Gilchrist Hill is really different than a lot of places because it's on a ridge and it has weird weather patterns and it can be really quiet there with no wind whatsoever. You feel like, what happened here? Something's wrong. But I've gotten used to it and I go, here it is again. And I just enjoy it. So one morning I just got up and I went out with my coffee on the porch, and it was one of those mornings, and it just knocked me over. It was so beautiful. So I felt compelled, had a compulsion to write a song about it. And so it's called On Top of Gilchrist Hill. Every day the world stands still on top of Gilchrist Hill. When I step out to face the morning light, it feels like I'm living in a diorama or a little postcard from Alabama. Maybe I'm just sleepy from last night.
Oh, the trees are green and the sky is blue. There ain't nobody to talk to. It's me and the dogs and coffee from the car. No wind, no breeze to let you know of all that trouble down below. 'Cause life grows still when you get this high up. Oh, the sun shines bright on my little Hartford side. We'll remain in paradise, as God wills. In the shadow of the mountain, the end of the Taconic line, my home sweet home on top of Gilchrist Hill. Me and my band got a lot in common. The highs, the lows, the old rock bottom. Love was sharing our home upon our hill. We believe in that old line. Just take one day at a time. Trust in God, His
He will fulfill.
Yes, indeed, you will fulfill. Oh, the sun shines bright on my little Hartford side. We'll remain in paradise as God will. In the shadow of a mountain, the end of the Taconic line, my home sweet home on top of Gilchrist Hill. Oh, the sun shines bright on my little Hartford side. My home sweet home on top of Gilchrist Hill.
Mel, you always forget the words of your own songs.
You know, I find that to be true, that the songs that I write are the hardest ones for me to remember. I don't know. Maybe these thoughts are just meant to go through your head and out the other side and gone.
This is why the spaceman would be happy visiting you and Gilchrist Hill.
We could do lunch.
You like Jerry Walker, write simpler songs.
There you go.
He had a rule, never write a song you can't play half of the bag.
That's true.
Listen, that was a love song to where we live. Why don't we just do a love song?
Okay.
We do a lot of sad songs, but these last two are happy, and this next one is actually a love song written by Claire Lynch. And you know, you can't really tell when you're listening to it, she's singing it to a lover, or she's singing it for the Lord above, or maybe a little of both. It's a wonderful song. It's called Love Night.
When I feel a little sad and blue, all I have to do is think of you. That's when a ray of hope comes shining through. 'Cause I'm living in your love light. I'm not always sure which road to take. You can bet I made a few mistakes, but it's nice to know I'll find my way. Living in your love light. Day or nighttime, there's a fire burning in my heart. Rain or sunshine, you're never very far from your love light.
there?
Yes, love makes the world go round. It does. And gives us a lot of songs. And this song, this is about somebody in love with someone that they haven't seen, or maybe didn't know, haven't seen for a long, long time. Right?
Well, yeah, I mean,
She's looking for her daddy.
Daddy.
She's looking for her daddy. It's a song by Tom T. Hall. Great songwriter, great storyteller.
Ravishing Ruby, she's been around for a while. Ravishing Ruby, she was a drug stop child, born in the back of a rig, somewhere near LA. Ravishing Ruby, you poured a lot of hot coffee in your day. Ravishing Ruby, believe anything you say, just like her daddy said. Say you'll be back someday. She was just 14. She grew up wild and free, and all the time she's been waiting on him. She's been waiting on you and me. Ravishing Ruby, she sleeps in a bunk out back. Her days and nights are filled with dreams of a man named Smile Jack. That was her daddy's name. That's all she ever knew. Ravishing Ruby ain't got time for guys like me and you. Ravishing Ruby, a beautiful young girl now. Ravishing Ruby, she met a song about waiting on Smile Jack. You go going by, he wants to see her, she wants to touch him. Either way, they're alive. Ravishing Ruby, she sleeps in a bunk out back. Her days and nights are filled with dreams of a man named Smile Jack. That was her daddy's name, and that's all she ever knew. Ravishing Ruby ain't got time for guys like me and you. Ravishing Ruby ain't got time for guys like me and you.
We'll do one song. Hey, we're going to do a song now that was given to us by a dear friend of ours and a really fine songwriter and performer. His name is Billy Neely. He's from Austin, Texas. And he was watching one of our little Bluebillies online shows that we did. And he called up Mel and he said, listen, I was watching the show and it inspired me to write a song and I wrote it just for you guys. So take it and do with it anything you want to. And it's a song about the times we're in the COVID crisis and trying to get through it in one piece.
Yeah.
So I'd like to send out a thank you to Billy. You can check him out on the Unforgettable Billy Neely and the Amazing Spook Lights Facebook page. It's going to be up here sometime this coming year too, so look for
It
it.
is, yeah.
The song's called Trying Not to Drown.
Right. What's days gone all together, all alone. Hear the breaking, hopeless sound. I'm only trying not to drown. We've been frozen, held in place. Is anything not broken left to say? Can we stand up and start again? I'm only trying to sidestep the wind. What comes back? What stays gone? All together, all alone. Hear the breaking, the hopeless sound. I'm only trying not to drown. I'm only trying not to drown. Thank you, Billy. Billy.
So let's do one that you wrote. Oh, it's the same thing. It's a song about.
Well, I mean, it's about the times we live in, and you know, in these Corona-esque times, we all have to be looking out for each other, even though we're all apart. So,
Yeah, we have to help each other out,
Mel wrote this song,
depend on each other.
how she felt about me dependent on her. Is that what it is?
And you depend on me?
Yeah, okay. I do depend on her. This song is called Depend on Me.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, you can depend on me, no matter what the case may be. I'll be right there by your side, take you for a ride down to the grocery or any show you wanna see. I'll be there to warm your heart, should any teardrop start, kiss your tears away. Oh, you can depend on me.
to love you through eternity. I can see you in your eyes, see the real you through the ranges of time. Spirit is true. I'll be there to warm your heart. Should any teardrop start, kiss your tears away. Oh, you. And I'll be there to warm your heart. Should any teardrop start, and kiss your tears away. Oh, you. Can depend on me. Oh,
Thank you.
One, two, three. Swing low,
swing low,
sweet
sweet
chariot.
chariot, come and fall and carry me home.
Swing low,
Swing low,
sweet
sweet
chariot.
chariot, come and fall and carry me home.
I know Jordan, and what did I say?
Come and fall and carry me home.
The band of angels coming after me.
Come and fall and carry me home.
Swing low,
Swing low,
sweet
sweet
chariot.
chariot, come and fall and carry me home.
Swing low,
Swing low,
sweet
sweet
chariot.
chariot, come and fall and carry me home.
If you get down for a ride,
Come and fall and carry me home.
tell all my friends I'm coming.
Come and fall and carry me home.
Swing low,
Swing low,
sweet
sweet chariot, come and fall and carry me home.
Swing low,
Swing low,
sweet
sweet chariot, come and fall and carry me home.
Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down.
Come and fall and carry me home.
Sometimes my soul feels heavenly bound.
Come and fall and carry me home.
Swing low,
Swing low,
sweet
sweet
chariot.
chariot, come and fall and carry me home.
Swing low,
Swing low,
sweet
sweet
chariot.
chariot, come and fall and carry me home.
Oh, we reeled it in. We reeled it in after a little bit. That's good.
Ah, love that song.
Okay, well,
As we're down at the end of our set, I want to thank Jason Irwin for being here and doing all this videography
Jason.
for everybody.
Yay,
Linda,
yay.
all the board and the staff members here at Little Theater on the Farm, thank you so much. Thank you to LARAC for funding this wonderful jamboree.
I say so.
Shall we go home with our closing number?
Yeah, let's do that.
What's this?
Going home number called.
Oh, when I get home.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a big egg cord.
When my Savior calls me over yonder, I'll have the mansion on the other side. And I'll tell my neighbor how glad I am to see him.
Hope is satisfied.
I'll have me a heart with gold that's just like David's. And I know we're on the other side. And I'll sing and play with a band of a million angels.
Hope is satisfied.
Oh! Don't talk to the wild with the dad and mama.
Talk to Jesus, first of all.
I'll have your heart with gold, it's just like David's. And I know we're on the other side. I'll sing and play with a band of a million angels.
Hope is satisfied.
When my Savior calls me over yonder, I'll have the mansion on the other side. And I'll tell my Savior how glad I am he saved me.
Hope is satisfied.
What is that, Mom?
I'll have your heart with gold, just like David's.
And I know we're on the other side. I'll sing and play with a band of a million angels.
Hope is satisfied.
What's that you say?
Hope is satisfied. We're the Bluebillies, over and
Thank you.
out.